Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List premiered 20 years ago and won 7 Academy Awards. This is a movie that inspired Spielberg to launch what he calls his greatest project yet. NBC special anchor Maria Shriver sat down with the legendary director exclusively. Maria, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt. Well, from E.T. to Jaws to Schindler's List, Steven Spielberg has forever changed our culture with his films. Now he wants to change the way that we see the world by telling true stories of genocide survivors. He's created a stunning visual archive to educate students so that what happened in the Holocaust never happens again.
This is something that I was put on this earth to do, not just make movies, but to tell this truth to people, especially to young people.
It was while making his epic Holocaust film Schindler's List that Steven Spielberg says he found his true calling, sharing the stories of real-life genocide survivors and teaching the world about the dangers of hate.
These survivors have become teachers, and they have a contribution to make to the world.
With proceeds from the film, Spielberg created the Shoah Foundation and launched an unprecedented project. 20 years in the making, videotaping interviews with 52,000 survivors of the Holocaust.
And you could just hear, the smashing of the glass.
And genocides in Nanjing and Rwanda.
I could hear the screaming of people being beaten and killed.
They could have been me if I had been born at a different time in a different place. And this could happen again.
What was the most powerful thing?
Now he's helping students embrace their differences with Eyewitness, an interactive program that uses these testimonials to teach kids the values of acceptance and empathy.
Absolutely makes you more sensitive. People are punished for being a certain type of person, a certain religion, a certain ethnicity, and it makes you say that those segregations should not exist.
This is inspiring students not only to listen to the past, but to act for their own future.
Describe what you remember.
Fear, smell.
They're testimonies from survivors like Selena Biniaz. At 13 years old, she was sent to Auschwitz, then saved from the ovens as the youngest girl on Schindler's List.
Oskar Schindler saved my life, so he gave me life. But Steven Spielberg gave me a voice, so in a way, he's my second Schindler.
She calls you her second Schindler.
Oh, no. That's beautiful. I'll accept that. I feel like I have 52,000 grandparents that I never knew I had. And I think, I've adopted them, and when we meet in person, they adopt me.
Spielberg adopted inspiration from his own childhood as well. What happened to you?
Just bullying, just people saying things under their breath and, shoving and pushing and anti-Semitic word or sentence to go with it. It was just an awareness that I was different than everybody else.
We have to make the choice. Are we bystanders or do we act?
Eyewitness is already in schools in all 50 states, as well as the Ukraine and Rwanda.
You see where the black dot is?
Yes. Is really there a goal in there for you to create social activists? Not just have them become more tolerant and perhaps more empathetic and better listeners, but to actually do something.
Yes, exactly. Stop bigotry, stop bullying, be an active leader through history in stopping any other genocide from ever happening again.
Spielberg says his mission will truly be a success once tolerance education is mandated in every high school in this country. His archive of testimonials is also being studied by researchers at institutions all over the world, and their goal is stopping future genocides before they happen, and it's really quite impressive. Matt?
It is, Maria. He continues to make a difference on this issue. Thank you very much for the interview. We appreciate it.